What's going on, guys, and welcome to a complete growing guide on peppers. This year in our 2019 growing season, we are growing over 25 varieties of peppers. Here we have some of the ones I want to start today. It's mid-February to late February here in New Jersey, and it is still freezing outside, temperatures in the high 20s. So definitely too cold to put our plants outside. But I do want to get some of these peppers started. We have some Big Jim peppers, we have some Jimmy Nardellos or Long Hots, Pimiento sweet peppers, Carolina Reapers, Peach Ghosts, Ghost peppers, purple jalapenos, some Save Seed jalapenos, habanero seeds, and so on, and some others that are still not up here yet. So I'm going to take you guys through a step-through sequence of growing peppers, how to start them from seed and how to transplant them outside. Follow me on this journey, guys, and we'll be getting some peppers growing soon. I'm going to start with these banana peppers from Ferry Morse. Now, it is slightly early to be starting peppers, especially sweeter peppers, but definitely start your hot peppers now because they do take longer to grow. I don't know why, but they do. But I like to start my peppers a little bit earlier, so I'm going to start with this sweet banana pepper. So I like to sprout mine using the wet paper towel method. Now, I have another video on this on my channel, so I'll put a link in the description. So here I have my wet paper towel and I have my handful of seeds. Maybe I have about 15. So what I'm going to do is just sprinkle these seeds onto the paper towel here, tap them all off, and then I'm just going to fold this paper towel over. It's nice and damp. Pat it down. Take my baggie here. You're going to open the bag like so, and you're just going to take this and put these peppers into the bag and label it. So I'll come back once I get it. Alright guys, we have our sweet banana peppers in our baggie with some air to stop the mold. We're going to keep this in a warm and dark place for about a week, and these seeds will sprout. So I'm going to come back to you guys once these have sprouted and show you what the next step is. Alright, so it's been 2 weeks, and here are all of our sweet banana pepper sprouts. Nice and nice. You can see the big roots on them. If I can zoom in here. They look pretty good to me. The green's starting to come out. That's a good sign. So now is time to put them in soil. But you do want to make sure that you're doing this 8 to 10 weeks before your last frost date, and you can look that up by typing in last frost date and your zip code. Now it's time for soil. You can either use seed starting trays or you can use any other type of medium where just putting it into pots, putting it into the double cup method. Anything works. I'm going to be using the seed starting little kits. I'm going to pre-moisten my soil and put them in. I'm going to get that, and then I'll show you how to put them into the soil. So here's our pre-moistened potting mix, and we're just going to take all of our seeds and put one in a hole. So there's one in there. Take another one, put one in there. And just keep dropping them all in. Doesn't matter how you get them in, the roots will end up growing down. You might need to make your holes bigger, but most of them should fit. Like this guy's a long root, so I might need to make that hole bigger, but I'll do that later. One in there, and I'll put 2 in here since we have 2. There we go, just make a little hole. All right, we're now gonna take our either pen, pencil, whatever you like to use, and just kind of cover these babies up. Don't put them too deep in there, but you want them just deep enough so they are covered. Sorry, I was not even focusing, but just cover them here. Again, just cover lightly. Tap them down, tap the dirt on top of them. Make sure they're covered. They will germinate better in the dark. That's how seeds germinate. So we're gonna keep covering, and there you go. These will probably pop up in a week to 2 weeks. I'll come back to you once they've gotten bigger. Again, see you guys once they've grown bigger. All right, guys. So a lot of our sweet peppers, such as the bells, and yeah, pretty much all the bells and any sweet peppers like banana peppers and stuff like that have got pretty big, and they're pretty tall too. You can see, and they're a little bit too big. I don't know if you can see here, but the roots are starting to come through at the bottom, and it's a sign that they need to be potted back up into bigger pots. I'm just using solo cups here, and I cut holes into the bottom like so. I'm only going to be putting in 2 plants per cell, just because I don't want to use 24 solo cups. This way I can use 12 solo cups and have just 2 in per cup. So it's pretty simple here, how you're gonna take these out. You wanna transplant up though once you have about like 3 inches of growth. So I'm just going to simply pluck these out, pinch the bottom, and pull them out, and I'll be back once I have them out. Bottom here like so, and we're just gonna pull up, be gentle. You can see a nice root structure here. I have 2 in 1 cell. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Here's our cup. We already have 1 planted up. I'm just going to set this so lightly down here just so I can help film it and show you guys. And I'm going to take my cup here and drill a small hole like so with your fingers. Pick up them from the stem, being careful here, and drop in. And just deepen the hole to how you want it to fit and be flush here. So I'll be back once I have it. We have our first 2 banana peppers potted up, and we're gonna leave the remaining 2 middle ones just to grow and see what happens. I might cut the small, whoa, good catch by me. I might cut the smaller one down and see how the bigger one does. But I'm gonna plant all these now, and I'll be back once that's done. These have all been potted up. Some have 2, some only have 1. It is pretty windy, so some of these are starting to turn over because of the wind. I gotta get them indoors so they kind of can get used to their new spots. But here they all are, guys. All the new plants potted up, and this will give them probably about, I don't know, maybe another month almost of growth in these cups. So I will continue updating you guys on how to grow peppers in this video, and I'll see you guys once it gets a little bit warmer. Take care. All right, what's going on, guys? Today is planting day for our tomatoes and peppers. If you've been watching the How to Grow Tomatoes and Peppers series, today's the day where we put the final touches. These are all of ours. We've grown from seed. I mean, a couple of them we haven't, but I think about 90% were grown from seed. So I'm gonna show you now the last step of how you're gonna plant these peppers, and we're gonna get started right away on the peppers. So let me show you how. What we're gonna wanna do for these peppers is, before you put them outside or even plant them in the ground, you wanna make sure your nights are above 50 degrees. Anything lower that will start to stress it, and my nights are about in 55 plus, so my days are getting to 60, 70. So the peppers are good to get started now. One thing I want you guys to also recognize is kind of space them out. I don't really have a lot of room here for my peppers. I only get the small little allotment, but I kind of made the space most effective. Every spot diagonal has about 1.5 feet, and across is about 1 foot of space, just to help the spacing so the roots can go deeper and spread, and they'll get the maximum amount of sunlight. That's why also I've staggered 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, so the sun will hit each one on, because the sun comes from pretty much up here all day. So I made sure that's how we, sorry about that, the video cut. But yeah, spacing is very important, and you see we space them. So pretty much, if you've seen our spring garden update number 1, we have already amended this soil. We've put in some nutrients. We have, tilled it, made it fluffy, added some perlite, added some peat moss. So it's good soil. So really the next thing you want to do is you want to grab yourself a garden hoe or some sort of shovel, because you're going to want to dig holes into the ground about the same width as your plants. So as you can see, we've done that with our cold weather garden. When we showed you how to do that, we just put the holes in the same size as they were, dug down and put them in. So I have to go find my garden hoe or my little shovel here. I don't know where, oh, it's back here. But yeah, anyways guys, also make sure you don't have too many plants, because I'm looking over there. Those are all my plants I have left over. Some will be going down the shore at our other garden, but try to manage the best you can with your plants. Don't overplant. So I'm just gonna give you guys a small example. So here is our peach reaper. This is our super hot. Oh, you also want to make sure you label your peppers too. So you can buy little plant labels, stick them in and write peach reaper, just so you don't get confused which is which. But anyways, let me get started and show you what we're gonna do here. So here's our spot, and I'm just gonna break up the soil here. Real good. Break up any roots there. I already did this, but I'm just gonna do it again. You see, it's coming up nice. It's nice and fluffy. And that's nice and good. And there's our nice big hole. We want to make it a little bigger. It's better to make it bigger than shorter or smaller for that matter. And just keep digging down. See, there's some roots in there. You can just break them up. They'll come out. They're all dead anyways. They'll decompose, but it's better to give the plant more space to grow. By getting these roots out, you can just pull them out or stab them out and they'll come out. So that's a pretty big hole here. As you can see, if I put my plant down there, it's perfectly fits. It's gonna be flush. So now getting the plant out. What I like to do is I like to pinch this bottom here and kind of flip the plant upside down and pinch the bottom. And once I've done that a couple times, I'm just gonna pull this thing out. And you see it comes right on out here like so. You can, if the roots are bound on the bottom, just break them apart. And now I'm just gonna backfill in, taking all this good soil, wrapping it around the plant like such. And it's very low to the ground, so you might wanna raise it, but yeah, that's how, this is our first one planted. I'm going to go through and do that for every one, and I'll come back once that's done. All right, so every pepper has been planted, and as you can see, it looks pretty good here. They're all spaced out, and they're all labeled. As you can see, we have some left over from last year, but we also have made some just using a plastic cup. I just cut them into pieces and just pretty much labeled them like so. There's a peach reaper, there's a peach ghost, we have a ghost pepper, white ghost, orange habanero, some Tabasco, 2 chili red hot peppers. This is a jalapeno, and then a jalapeno back there, hot banana here, sweet banana, an Anaheim pepper, then some more sweet bananas, Santa Fe Grandes, pimiento. And these are all of our 4 bells, orange, purple, yellow, and red. I'm gonna put them in a second, but yeah, that's how you do peppers. Now the next thing you're going to want to do right after you transplant is water. This allows them to get acclimated and to help rooting out, because the transplants will shock them, so you want to water them. I also want to fertilize them too, just to get them a kickstart. Now I'm an organic gardener, so I'm going to come over here. This is my compost pile, and this is all organic rich matter that has been just decomposing and has a real nice sweet earthy smell. So I'm just gonna layer this around the base. Just take a scoopful, and around the bases of my plants, just put this in there, and it'll act as a small, early on fertilizer. So I'm just gonna take some dumps like so, and spread them all around the bottom of the plants. This will help give them some nitrogen, phosphorus, everything they need to grow. This will aid in, and I'll show you right here what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna take some of this and just around the base, add some of this. This is black gold, they call it. So add some black gold around your plant. It will help in fertilizing it, and it's organic, so it won't burn the plants either because they're young. So I'm gonna go do this to everyone, water it, and we'll be good. All right, guys, there is our 3-month process pretty much done of transplanting and all the other nonsense we went along with it. It's a great feeling getting these in the ground. They have their compost surrounding them. Now I'm just gonna give them a quick little water, like I said, and I'm gonna go down watering all of these plants. Guys, thank you so much for the support and the liking and whatever. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this garden, especially these peppers, let you know how they doing. Hopefully none of them die, because that's never fun. I'll have to go buy some. I don't know what I was trying to do all from seed this year, but it happens. Can't do everything great. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed how to grow peppers pretty much from seed, a complete growing guide. As you know, this is a longer video. It took me a couple of months to make. There's a lot of time too, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. And don't forget, keep on growing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go.